Thank you, George. I'd like to invite Consulate General from Boston, Michael Lonergan. Thank you very much, Chris. It's a great pleasure to be here at Pawtucket on this slightly bracing afternoon. It's a bit milder in Boston, I have to tell you. But I'm delighted to be here to help display commemoration for James McNally Wilson. Last May, I was down with the Friendly Sons in New Bedford where we commemorated Captain Anthony. And I was struck then as I'm struck now. What an incredible story this is. And I want to thank Frank McKay for the fabulous job he did in explaining the story. Getting captured the essence of it. I think even today in 2010 to sail in a small ship from New Bedford to Fremantle, Australia and back would be some undertaking. But to do it 130 odd years ago really is truly remarkable. And what strikes me every time I hear the story, I'm amazed it hasn't been made into a Hollywood blockbuster, because it seems to me to have all the ingredients of drama that you would require. I want to thank the Chris and the Friendly Sons for organising today, for all of you coming along. I think it's these commemorations I think are very important. They commemorate what we believe to be important. We commemorate the bravery and the heroism and the great ideals. It's important, I think, for all of us that our next generation will understand the sacrifices that were made by our forefathers to give us the freedom that we enjoy today. I'm very struck looking at the grave here of James McNally Wilson. He died on the 6th of November 1921, and on the 6th of December 1921, so 1 month after his death, the truce was agreed between Ireland and Britain. So for a man who fought with the Fenians in the 1860s, he lived to within 1 month, in effect, of the birth of modern Ireland. And while it might not have been the ideal Ireland that the Fenians believed and fought for, it nonetheless was, to quote Michael Collins, the freedom to win freedom. It was the stepping stone that gave us the Ireland we have today. And I think the other part of the story that's so important is that, like most of the major developments in Irish history, none of it would have been possible without the support of the United States. The friendship between Ireland and the United States is our most important relationship in the world. The triumph in Ireland in the last 20 years and the success of our peace process, none of that would have been possible without the support we've enjoyed always from our community here in the United States. I think the turnout here this morning, this afternoon, and the interest still in the story of the Catalpa and in James McNally Wilson shows how strong and healthy and vibrant that relationship is. True is here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, as in New York or Washington or Boston or across this great country. So I want to thank you for inviting me down today. I want to congratulate everybody involved in this great endeavour, and I want to say it's a great pleasure to be here back in Rhode Island again. There's Margaret Clare.